Rainbow River Aviation is a Part 135 commercial air taxi. It started with a guy named Chad Hewitt.
I came to Alaska never thinking I'd be a pilot. No one in my family had ever flown. We look back into the history, there's one uncle or great uncle that had flown at some point, and that's it. Like, flying wasn't on my register. I was going to Alaska to guide, and flying was introduced to me here, and I then realized that that was my calling, that that was my passion. The special thing about bush flying, whether it's floats, tundra tires, it's off airport, it's uncontrolled, it's always changing.
We fly in the southwestern region of Alaska, which is hands down, across the board, the most technical float flying in the world. Rivers, shallow water, fast current, tidal areas, big water. Just to give you an example, we are sitting right now on the largest lake in Alaska, Lake Iliamna. It's bigger than the state of Connecticut. It's home to the largest run of salmon in the world. And so what that does is it basically creates all this opportunity for fishing. And because the fish are there, it creates all this opportunity for hunting, bears, moose, wildlife photography, eagles. And so it creates this ecosystem of tourism that we help connect people with. And so because of the creation that we're sitting in right now, that is what allows us to do this kind of float flying.
Clear prop.
We want our airplanes to be performing and operating to the top of their ability. That's where our standard is. If our airplanes aren't able to do that, we're not going to put people that we love and serve and want to come back here year after year in an airplane that's not going to be totally safe. Every 100 hours of flight that an aircraft goes through, we're required to do an inspection called the 100-hour. We have a list of stuff that we have to look at, that we have to touch on. It's FAA approved. We've sent them the list. They've looked it over, made edits, sent it back and said, yes, this is a good list. You do everything on this, and that's an approved inspection, an approved 100-hour. We are doing the most that we can to make this as safe as possible.
So something that we do every single evening and morning is we have an all-hands pilot meeting together.
We go through our entire schedule, all the pilots are present.
And we go through every pilot's route. We go through all the forecasted winds.
We go through our loads, we go through our fuel, we go through the locations.
All the forecasted visibilities, ceilings, all these different factors play into our decisions of where we go, why we're going there, who's going there, and how do we make it efficient.
So to have that wealth of information and to be able to get that the morning of is absolutely invaluable. And it makes our flights that much safer.
Alpha Radio, good afternoon. Super Cub 6248 Romeo information, India, taxi from the public ramp. Be taking off on the gravel, runway 8.
We have just the most incredible pilots.
Every pilot has to have a flight check, ground training with specified courses and topics to make sure that each pilot every year, whether they're new or whether they're recurrent, are safe and are ready for that flying season.
Our aviation company opens the door to most of southwestern Alaska, to anybody that wants to come see it.
We have several different bases, several different divisions.
We can reach hundreds of miles in any direction, and that includes some of the most incredible, pristine, and wild countryside in Alaska.
There's nothing else like Alaska. Everything is compared to Alaska. When it comes to adventure, when it comes to flying, the draw to Alaska is everyone's baseline for the ultimate adventure.
There's no roads in and out of. Only 20% of Alaska is reachable by car. That's 80% of the biggest state in the US that you have to have either a float plane or bush wheels to get to. And tons of Alaska is covered in water, so a float plane is absolutely stellar at getting you into places that nobody else is going to be able to get into. We can show off some of the most incredible countryside in the world. And we get to do it from one of the most amazing airplanes in the world, the de Havilland Beaver, built in the 40s and the 50s and still the kings of float flying. They're just unbelievable machinery.
And these planes, we help people get reconnected to wonder and awe and feeling small again. At the end of the day, this is my passion. I love taking care of people. People are my #1 passion. A close second is flying airplanes, and I just happen to be able to do both at the same time.